Hey all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Sounds like Bill Shonley here, doesn't it? Yay. Hey, anyway, it's Cody Cox, Trinity National Holdings. I'm out on my Friday stroll. It's a bit of a cool morning here in the state capital of Oregon. We even have a chance of some snow over the weekend, which we haven't had much this year. It's been kind of a nice winter for that matter. And I've got to keep reminding myself that this is still February. We're still in winter. Portland is usually, the valley here in Portland and Salem usually gets most of its snowfall just before Christmas and then sometime in February. And so that's kind of what's going on here. But just out going to get a little bit of bite to eat here. It's lunchtime here. I'm out on my lunch break, if you will. And just been thinking about some things. It's been kind of an interesting day. And the thing that keeps kind of popping up in my head here is a little phrase called be ready. You know, just be ready because, you know, opportunity comes and you've got to be ready for it when it comes. It's not going to just fall in your lap. You're not going to be sitting in your easy chair watching TV with the remote in one hand, an opportunity to land it, your feet are on your lap or whatever. That ain't going to happen. So when it does come, you've got to be ready for it. You got to be ready to respond when it does come your way. And it kind of reminds me of an old Bible scripture I read a long time ago. Please indulge me as I bring something like that in there. But there's a little story in the book of Matthew that talks about this one rich young man, ruler, if you will. One guy was going to go on a journey for a long way. Be gone for a while, so he gathered some of his servants around him. And the way the story goes is he gave one servant 5 talents, another servant 2 talents, and a third one 1 talent. And then the next phrase is really key. It says, according to their several ability, or really what they were capable of handling, what were they ready for? And so when I read that, I had to ask myself, how many talents? What kind of talent guy am I? Am I a 5 talent guy? Am I a 2 talent guy? Or am I a 1 talent guy? And so you got to ask yourself. You got to look at that, and you got to look at where you're at, and if opportunity comes your way, are you ready to respond to it? So today's been an interesting day. I got a call from a real large hedge fund manager today who was looking to sell 2 scratch and dents. One on an asset in California, the other one in Florida. Scratch and dent is a mortgage loan that typically is a good loan. It's structured pretty well, but there's something mechanically or something wrong with it. So it may not be secondary market quality. Maybe there's a disclosure violation. Maybe there's just something wrong with the file. It's still a performing loan. It's probably still a good loan. But there's maybe just something technically wrong with it so that Fannie or Freddie or whoever is not going to buy it. And but the UPB on those were over $900,000, almost $1 million, and I wasn't ready for that one. I just don't have the capacity to take something like that down at the moment. But then I got another call. I got an email last week and talked to another bank direct today, and they've got 13 investor houses from one investor who just filed personal bankruptcy, and they're looking to move this full 13 asset package. All pretty good units, and I know Baltimore is not really my market, so I am going to be able to probably move these for this guy on a broker basis. I was ready for that one, so him and I got to get a little information together, and I'll be seeing if anybody out there is interested in picking up 13 rentals. And these are not bad. I've looked at them from on the map, the old Google drive-by. So I'll be putting something together and getting that out. But that's, I guess, what I want to leave with you guys today is as we head into this 3-day President's Day weekend, is be ready. Do the things, set the foundation in advance so that when opportunity does knock on your front door, you're not on the easy chair eating Cheetos. So be ready, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll leave you with that. And just remember, one final thing is together, our potential is infinite. Never forget that. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon.